Where's my camera at? 1 second. Hey, there we go. You working? Oh yeah. It is Build Wars Sunday. Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. What is today's Vanquish? I was at the Ring of Fire because I'm supposed to be helping with, not helping, getting help and helping Angry Caboose. So if he wants to get on at some point, perhaps before the Build Wars kick off, we can do that. Not exactly a quick mission, but anyway, let me fire up the old toolbox. I'm very relieved because yesterday I did a stream, and the streaming service I usually use called Beam Stream, or now it's just called Beam, stream.gg, it had a vicious DDoS attack, and it was offline. That's what I use to multi-stream to like Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And I had to do a kind of like, what do you call it whenever things don't go to plan? I had to go to plan B. I had to go to my backup plan that was not something I had prepared, and I had to use a different streaming service. And it's not as good. It's not as fast, it's not as quick, but I was checking periodically today, and they fixed the problem finally. So right before I went on stream, I double checked and it was back up and running. The Beam stream was running, and I'm very relieved because we're gonna get some Build Wars in. Isner Isles, oh, that's a good one because it's a Istan Island, but it's an 8-man group. 8-man zone. Not gonna be too crazy difficult, so we can have some fun with some Build Wars in. Had some. Okay. Something in my teeth. Got it out. You know, you got something in your teeth. It's like not coming out, and it finally does. Feels pretty good. Okay. Should I spin the wheel right off the bat, or should I wait a little bit for some suggestions so we add some challenges to the wheel? Let's go ahead and pull the wheel up while we're looking at it, while we're waiting for people. I'm assuming that people are even gonna come in. You know, maybe this is the day. People are like, we had enough Build Wars. But if that is not the day, then I'm gonna be here, Build Warsing it up. There we go. I got that there. Let's see. Let's go through the list and see if there's anything we want to add. So I got choose an elite for a teammate. That one gets picked pretty often. Only one attribute build. We've done that one before. I think I'm going to remove that one because we did that fairly recently. Choose an elite is always good. I wouldn't mind doing Uberman again. Second class way was tough. I'm going to remove E-Surge. A little too limiting. 2 skills for each attribute. That one's going to be really freaking tough. Only faction skills, that's a good one. Skills must have S in the name. Didn't we do this one? Or did we only do skills can't have S in the name? I don't think we did must have S in the name yet, did we? I feel like we did. I feel like we did it. Only elite from primary. And then all the rest are from secondary. That one's a pretty good one. Monk way, I'm gonna take that off because I don't have a monk yet. This was my own idea, stacking energy denial skills. That's more of like a synergy practice. Pretty loosey pretty loose with the rules on that one. You just have to bring some energy denial on your bar. Only prophecy skills, that'll be fun. Melee becomes ranged, ranged becomes melee. Melee range switcheroo. That one's a fun one. All elite team, we've done that one before. I think I'm going to take it off because we do have Avatar Way. That one might be more fun. Avatar Way is everyone has all elements on your bar. Water, earth, fire, air. Kind of having two of them. The element LEs only and Avatar Way, right? It's kind of hard to do though, because you're not going to really be able to bring enough heals for the team. Pet and Spirit Way, we haven't done that one. The Random Word, that was a good one. Skills can't have the S. We did that one before. We'll remove that one. One identical skill. I don't know what this one is. Is this everyone has to have a particular skill on your bar? I don't remember what this one is. Also, I need to be online because I'm offline at the moment. And then, yeah, what else are we looking at? Crackway, that was a fun one. We run the Skull Crack build. Trial testing builds only. We still need to do that one. It's kind of hard to do though. All dagger spam. We have never done that one before. I would like a rematch of the Arcane Mimicry. Only Nightfall skills, and then the chat picks the elites. We haven't done that one either. I don't know if that one will work, but it could be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle this puppy up. And I might spin it soon. I might wait a little bit, see if people come in here. In the meantime, what are the quests? Alona Reach. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. I think of the Crystal Desert missions, I think Thirsty River is the worst. Augury Rock is the easiest, of course. And then Dunes of Despair, Alona Reach, those are pretty... Dunes of Despair is probably easier. And then Alona Reach is second worst. The second worst mission in Crystal Desert. I do enjoy the Crystal Desert, though. Other vanquishes I have Boreas Seabed. I have... What's the mission? Oh, I literally just looked at it. Let's pick that up. Cliffs of Dojok and Isner Isles. These two are both on Istan. That'd be possible to do. Boreas Seabed's not bad either. Get that Luxon points. Sitting at 20,000 already and 10,000. Oh, my faction has gotten really out of hand. My Twitch working? Oh, honey, I'm home. Okay, I was just about to say, like, I don't know if my chat's working. One of my guildies was sharing your info in a vid on our Discord. How cool. Wow, that's cool. Tell your guildie that I appreciate that very much. Alona Reach is the easiest of the three. Oh, you're not counting Augury Rock. I think Dunes of Despair... Yeah, true. I think you're right. In terms of easiness... Huh? Oh, Kick is not running? Weird. Why is Kick not running? Let me link it up again. Thank you for telling me that, Jaziel. You're right. Kick's not working. Okay, let me fix that. Yeah, I think you're right, Tarheel. In terms of easiness, Alona Reach is easier than Dunes of Despair, but Dunes of Despair is much faster. So I think I was taking that into consideration. But yeah, you're right. I would agree with that. Alona Reach is pretty easy. What's up with this? It was in informative videos about Toolbox. Oh, that's awesome, honey. I'm glad that they found it useful. I don't know why Kick is not working. Let me refresh that. Maybe I need to refresh the... Maybe I need to reconnect the channel. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, what did I just do? Let's see if that's working now. Yeah. Esther Rooney. There we go. Skinny Bruv says it's working. On your phone, it says it's lagging. Test received. Jazeel confirmed. 100%. Alone or Reach, Dunes of Despair, Thirsty River, in my opinion. Bonus for the last two can be tricky at times. The bonus for Dunes of Despair is just to be fast. Wait, am I mixing up Thirsty River and Dunes of Despair? Dunes of Despair is the one that's kind of like PvP style, isn't it? I think I'm getting them mixed up.
No, you need to split teams into two to protect ghosts and then kill generals.
Oh, that's the hardest one. That's the hardest one. If you're considering the bonus, Dunes of Despair is hardest.
River is the gauntlet and then protect the king.
Yeah, Thirsty River I thought was pretty easy because it's so fast, but maybe in hindsight... Yeah, recently I did it, or not recent, but fairly recently I did it with some randoms, and we did fail once or twice. For Dunes of Despair, the main mission is easy. The bonus, yeah, the bonus is brutal. It's one of the hardest bonuses of Prophecy. Thirsty River can get overwhelming if you don't.
Overwhelming if you don't prioritize the priests.
True. Yeah, it's kind of like a Hero's Ascent training ground or PvP training ground.
Is that what we are doing? Loma Reach.
Oh, we can. It's today's quest, and also the Vanquish is Isner Isles, which is not a bad one. Guinea Bruv, welcome in again, buddy. Thanks for checking out Guild Wars 1. I know you're not a Guild Wars 1 player, but appreciate seeing you in here.
Spin that wheel.
Ready to spin the wheel right off the bat? I was going to ask if anyone wanted to contribute any more challenges. I cleaned up some of them. I deleted a few that we'd already done. Thirsty River is medium. Just need to get the healer down fast enough. I remember back in the day, though, Alone or Reach, it was so difficult. I'm talking about the very, very first time I ever attempted it. I thought the Crystal Desert was impossible. Just the skills that you had at your disposal. I don't even think I was level 20 yet. I don't think I hit 20 until Ascension. It seemed like leveling back in the day was a little bit harder. Hey, Crystal Maze. Alright, we're going to spin the wheel if no one's contributing any new challenges.
8-man area with 6-man teams and no plus 30 attribute points.
An 8-man area with a 6-man team and no plus 30 attribute points. Oh my gosh, you gotta subtract 30 attribute points off? That sounds so hard. What the heck? I thought you're not one for the really difficult challenges. That's a tough challenge. But it will encourage us to go like super hardcore meta builds, so it could be possible.
No challenge. The Crystal Desert are.
Okay. I was like, geez, that's a tough challenge that you just listed. Yeah, actually,
When you first get
good
there.
point. That challenge can be negated with pecans. Yeah, we would inevitably have to use pecans. Welcome in, Dune fan, by the way. Yeah, when you first got to Crystal Desert, that's what you're talking about. I loved that feeling though. The feeling of escaping the White Mantle on those boats and then arriving at the Crystal Desert and you're just in a totally new area. And then the Crystal Desert just kicks your butt and you have to go exploring in the middle of nowhere and find all those hidden outposts. And then you get to change your profession for your secondary profession for the first time. So sick. And then you get to go through Glint's challenge and you encounter 8-man parties. And then when you come back to Draknar's Forge, it's like, holy cow. Such a good feeling. I don't think factions or Nightfall captured that kind of I don't know what to call it, character building. I did not. This is Atlantis build, and actually the build that I made a little slight change to it. Dude, Dune fan.
I can roll my character.
I was skeptical of this build. But it is the most powerful IW build that I've ever seen. It does legit damage. Okay, spin so you can roll your character. Good point. Like I was doing some sick. Yeah, it's from Lantis, dude. It was so sick. I mean, arguably it's not really an IW build, but it's kind of like a merge between.
Still get out DPS by regular dirt for Poland.
Ooh, Pet Spirit Way, nice. It's kind of a merge between Mesmer and Dervish, and I used it with this team build. This team build I used it with, and it worked really well. Because you get so much damage from conditions with this build. Uses the Keystone, it's the Keystone Discord way. Keystone Discord way. With a Heal Prot Monk and a Bip. And then tons of minions that get blown up. Yeah, I know. I'm just showing the build. But yeah, Lantis throws a lot of experimental builds my way, especially when it comes to illusionary weaponry. I do have a lot of illusionary weaponry builds that I've designed a lot by myself. Some of them by myself, some of them are Krishker, and then yeah, that one was by Lantis. I think this one that I made is what is still the highest single target DPS illusionary weaponry build that I've seen. But in terms of AoE damage, this one's freaking sick. Picked from friends list doesn't show your location. No, you're here. I see you, Tar Heel. Maybe you kicked me from your friends list. What's up, Shadow Raptor? Oh, sorry. Thank you. So the challenge is pet/spirit way. So basically you must bring a pet or spirits. That's it. Those are the rules. Pets and spirits. If you're a ranger, you can bring ritual spirits. Those count. Since I'm talking about illusionary weaponry, I think I'm gonna have to go with my Beastmaster. Good one. Thought I had another one. That's the best one that I got. Stefan Jensen, welcome in, and thank you for that follow, Terry Wayne George. Sorry to say your full legal name, government name. That's what it shows. Doesn't show location for either of us. Yeah, it doesn't. That's weird.
Kick title is still cheeky game review stream.
What? Oh, the Kicks title. Oh, you're right. Huh. Well, let's just say I'm doing a cheeky game review of this brand new game called Guild Wars Reforged. Thanks, Jaziel. Thanks for checking that. So yeah, we're doing build. Get reviewing. 10 out of 10. We're doing a pet Spirit Way build. If we have to, we'll have to add heroes, but this one should be an easy one to add heroes with because we can just use standard builds, just add Ranger secondary. But get in here, y'all. We're gonna do Isner Isle, today's Vanquish, which is in Nightfall. Most people should have that location pretty easily. What is this armor this Mesmer's using? Is that a costume? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a costume. Looks cool. Very fitting for a Mesmer character, I think. Any builds, but has to have either pet or spirit, I think. I think that's what the idea is. And actually, you just reminded me, I want to use a different build. I want to use a different build. What did I call it? I just posted a video about organizing your build templates. And it's hard to organize them whenever you have thousands of builds. We're doing Isner Isle. Well, that's easy. I might join. What's the content you're doing? Isner Isle. Vanquish. Today's Vanquish.
Let me run to Isner on my RIT if we are doing the VQ. Different challenge.
Okay. Where the... Oh, this is it. This is what I want to do. Heck yeah, count you in? Well, you're counted in. Oh, Lantis just logged in. Hey. There he is. Doug's here. A minion master hero with tainted flesh. That will work well. I guess minions count as pet. I was thinking of animal pet. Nice. Together as one. Oh my gosh, this is going to be brutal. Yeah, I think so. I would like to see more spirits. What do you think? Should we adjust the challenge? Am I being too loose with the rules? Should
Yeah,
it?
I was ta O2 so good to Swapaha.
Oh, okay, you swapped to nice. Should we adjust it where we have to have a pet and spirit? Guys, let me know. This is gonna be like super duper easy mode. Think we're good on town. Toxicity can be the spirit. Toxicity. That's wilderness survival, isn't it? Oh, I don't have it on my Mesmer. Heck yeah, join in, you guys. Ah, so now it's starting to make sense. Lately, people have not been joining the Build Wars as much because the challenges have been too difficult, obviously. Dune fan, by the way. Okay. I would add you, but my friends lists... Do I have you added? I'll try and add you. My friends list is full. They put a limit on the friends list, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I can't add any more friends. Can't even type in any more friends. I join when I can. Do it on my ranger or warrior. It depends on the region. I got you. That makes sense too. I'm just teasing you guys. I can SOS or ST, whatever needed. Add me for Vanquish. It looks like Lantis is going SOS, Jaziel. So Jaziel might need to go ST. I don't know how useful ST... I don't know how necessary ST is going to be here if we go... If we're going to have a huge Petway build. I'm going to be spamming Great Dwarf Weapon on as many people as possible as well. I need to change. My ear is itchy. Anyone ever get itchy ears? It'll work. Sweet. Anyone excited about World Cup going on these days? Anyone following it? Or excited about UFC freedom?
Obviously, World Cup.
Obviously, World Cup. Yeah, I would be excited for UFC, the White House UFC, but there aren't that really great matchups that I'm, that hyped up about. I feel like this UFC event should have happened earlier. The current lineup is not that special. It looks like we're going to be getting a full party here. Jaziel, are you still running to Isner on your ritualist? Almost there, okay.
Almost there. About to port.
Heck yeah. Should I go ahead and spin for the next challenge so that you guys can think about what's going on? Or should I wait a little bit? Yeah, let's go ahead and spin the next challenge just so we can get some build crafting in the back of our heads. So let me shuffle this up. And then spin that again. Oh, we get the rematch of all Arcane Mimicry. Yes. We almost got the Avatar Waylantis. So close.
You will work.
No, it'll be good. If we can get everyone in, there must be a way to make Arcane Mimicry very powerful. Everyone will have 2 elite skills. Last time we got a little bit too trolly with it. We all went with the everyone brings Flesh Golem. I think we can do it. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. The Pet Spirit Way is going to be fun. We're going to have a huge army. And I think everyone can bring an Assuran summon too. Here's a build suggestion by Tarhill. Tarhill, you're free to join us, man. Jump in on your Necromancer. Yeah, Tainted Flesh would go great here. I feel like Tainted Flesh needs a buff, though. It needs to add some sort of recurring damage. That looks fun. That looks fun, Tarhill. I'm gonna save that. It's a hero build if I've ever seen one. Interesting use of trap there. Updated with more minions. Heck yeah. Ison, Vanguard Assassin, exactly. Oh, it is. Yeah, I put it under hero build. It looks like a hero build. Heroes are going to be easier or better to use. Painted. Want me to bring a pet? What are you running? Yeah, bring a pet. That looks good. Do you have a pet, Jazeel? On your ritualist? You might need to go tame one. We got 2 slots open. See, they need to, oh, we got 1 slot open, my bad. They need to be able to, you need to be able to view your pet in town. Like whether or not you have a pet active. Tweak an existing build for that area for your challenge. I'm gonna have some I shouldn't have too many energy issues. Because I'm running. That's better. Oh, okay. Oh, Fufutos, do you know this? Do you know the challenge? If you... Yep. Yep, that's it. The more pets, the better. Please do not spam Great Dwarf Weapon on me, thank you. Alright. Well, you're the monk. Oh, no, you're the ranger, okay. You're gonna be using Splinter Weapon on you, right? Searing flames, they're on fire and can't touch this. Aloha! What's the challenge? The challenge is you must bring a pet. Or spirits. And or spirits. The more pets, the better. Comfort animal. Ofafutos never plays anything other than Elementalist. He's not sure which one is which skill brings the pet. That's funny. It looks like it's just filled up, but we're gonna do another challenge after this Cocoa Way, and we're going to do Arcane Mimicry challenge next. All you have to do is bring Arcane Mimicry on your skill bar. This is a rare 8-man challenge. Build Wars challenge filled up. I'm honored. Shall we head over to Isner? Oh, someone doesn't have it. Someone doesn't have Isner Isle. We might need to run there. What's the other 8-man area? In Istan. Mateni Keys. Yeah, some people don't have it. Watch it be me. I'm pretty sure it's not me. If it's me, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah, we're gonna do the Vanquish of Isner Isles. Oops. Oh, yeah, we got it. So yeah, we might need to run there. You can run to it? Sweet. Odlanu, Hamlet, or Beckner Harbor. Oh, Stuart's here. So who did we miss? Who else left? Huey, Highlander. Oh, Zug. Are you coming? Okay, sweet. Zug's on the way. Let me re-roll and run us. Well, we're already... You don't need to run us, Jaziel. Oh, Stefan. Okay, my bad. We're already there. Beckner Harbor and Kodlanu are both touching Isner Isles. Nah, you're good. It happens. This is a pretty easy to run area, I think.
Oh yeah, lol, I thought it was Keys.
Yeah, I got Isner Isles and Mateni Keys mixed up too. There's 2 treasures here. Or one. There's one down here in Isner Isle. Or is it over here?
Outpost for no reason.
Yeah, over here. You ran to Kodlanu. And then there's another treasure down here in Mateni Keys. That blue fog is the new latest update for Toolbox that includes the text mod, where you can see all the areas you need to go to get Cartographer. Wow, that was fast. Are we ready? Try to hold off. Not much of a challenge, either comfort animal or some rich spirits. Yeah, I think we could make this one a bit harder. If I were to tighten the challenge a little bit, tighten the rules a little bit, it would be all offensive skills must be some sort of pet skill. So like pet or spirit or minions only. That's probably how I would adjust it, but I'm SOS. Communing spirits are open. Yeah, lots of hexes here, I think. We have SOS, we have ST, we have Together as One for heals. Other than that, we don't have a lot of heals, do we? Well, we'll see how this goes. SC plus monk should be okay. Yeah. Let's try first. I think we'll have lots of damage mitigation from pets. Stefan and take 10 DS minimum in the applicable line. Pet mastery of a pet. Yeah, I've got 10 in beast mastery. All right, I guess we're going. I was waiting for the last ready up, but didn't see it. I said wait on the cons, didn't I? Lantis, it wasn't me. I'll be honest, Lantis, I definitely assumed it was you, my bad. This is not a challenge at all. Dune fan. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Dune. Was that Dune fan? Yeah. Hey, Tiny Coffee. Yeah, I don't mind pecons if it's like really difficult challenge and it's looking like it's gonna just take forever to complete. But like, I don't think we need it at all for this one. I'm melon you. Poor, it wasn't me. The defense stands. Trying to see how many pets we got out here. PvE foes with wells are now nerfed due to sacrifice at the start. Yeah, any enemies that have wells are just going to end up taking themselves out. Ooh, got that perfect granite hammer. Hey, that's a pretty good hammer. I wish it had oh no, then it couldn't have enchantments, Sony. Not bad. The con sets and pecons, it's not a challenge at all. Again with the non-consensual cons, the non-cons cons. Oh, we have hard res. That usually never happens in Build Wars. Nah. 10K? Or the change should only be for PvP. So you're talking about the Wells change, Tar Heel? Man, that's my pet needs like a shadow step. Takes forever for my pet to get into battle, and then enemies are dying so fast, the pet just ends up walking back and forth, not really doing any damage, or even any tanking for that matter. If anyone is requesting Great Dwarven Weapon, let me know. Oh, I have a nice idea for next challenge. Yeah, if you have any challenge ideas, let me know, and then I can put it on the wheel. Always looking for some challenge ideas. A player can decide to risk the sacrifice. AI can't. Yeah, that's true. It ended up being a nerf on enemies. A ranger as well as mimicry takes the... Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, so my idea with the mimicry is everyone has another person on the team that they're going to plan their synergy with. So you have 2 rangers, maybe 2 pet rangers, and then you bring arcane mimicry, and you can both bring 2 separate pet skills. Like one person brings together as one and the other person brings strike as one. That'd be awesome. Enemy build challenge. Every member in your team must use a build from an enemy except Winds of Change and Warrenkreis. I suggested that team build before, or that challenge before Coco Way, but it was kind of shut down because it's kind of takes away from build crafting a bit since you're using pre-made builds. But that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea.
We tried it and it didn't work.
Oh, did we actually try it, Jazeel? I couldn't remember if we tried it or we just decided not to do it.
Yeah.
I think Winds of Change and Warrenkreis are the only viable builds really for in-game. A lot of the enemy team builds in the hard areas, they end up being powerful mostly because they abuse resurrection skills. Because they don't get enemies don't get death penalty. So any enemies that have a lot of resurrecting abilities, they're kind of the worst groups to go up against sometimes. I really used Wells as it was. Now I can't use on a hero's bar. Yeah, if you put it on a hero, you got to micro it. A lot of people like Ice Coffee on YouTube. He was getting a lot of good use out of running a Well of Power Paragon. Kind of promising. And you guys are flying. I think we're like zerging this map right now. We have so many people on our team. Feel like we're doing a Guild Wars 2 world event. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like a world v world. World v world Zerg. That's what it feels like. Running with the whole group. Get off a couple skills. I'm still really curious about what the brand new content they have for Guild Wars Reforged is gonna be. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't need to do anything. And this is not even really a difficult area because it's on Istan. Tiny Coffee's curious as well. I'm super curious about it. The tiny Black Widow. Is that a Black Widow? That's not a Black Widow, is it? It's so tiny. Why is it so small? Someone just left their pet dead. Exactly, Tar Heel. Bringing a pet is a whole part of the challenge, and someone just brought a dead pet to the challenge. Oh my gosh. You guys are making a mockery of this Build Wars challenge right now. You're like, yeah, I got a pet. Whoever's pet that is essentially doing the same thing as leaving their pet in the hot car while they go grocery shopping. Sorry for trigger warning. The only difficult area is Joko's domain. Stuart, it's you. Oh my gosh. Just brought a dead pet to the challenge. How dare you? Yeah, I hate the worm content. Zaylord. But there's some interesting ways to cheese the worm content a bit. Zaylord, Lantis told me or showed me about it. You can use like ranged weapons. You can unequip and re-equip your armor to get the armor stats, like the health stats on it. Makes it a little bit better. I always like just sped through the worm content, but there's some ways to use it in your favor. Cons, dead pets, girly man way. I know, this is a mockery of the build challenge right now. It's fun. It's fine, Stuart. It's fine. We're all having fun. That's what matters. Yeah, we're splitting up even. Honestly, with this build, with this team build, we probably could split up into teams of 4. Just speed clear this area. Lantis is just soloing these guys. You farmed Sunspear title here? Yeah, it's probably a good area. There's lots of Sunspear scouts to get Sunspear bounties really quickly. You renamed his pet name to Fred. I'll never leave you in the hot car again. It's brilliant. How dare you, Tar Heel. In this area, oh yeah. Got Ice Imps, we got Naga Shamans. That would be a fun build if everyone brings the Assurance. The Assurance, I mean, that's pretty much what we're doing. Everyone brings a pet, everyone brings an Assurance summon. Someone popped the Tengu Flare. Nice. Oh, we kind of, yeah, we did this same challenge. That's what it was. We did this challenge before in the, what was it? The mines, Vegin mines. That's what it was. Vegin mines. That was fun. Somehow, yeah, somehow it feels like we had way more minions there than here, though. Was that a slightly different challenge, I guess? That challenge was only minions, wasn't it? Minions and summons. Yeah. Oh, my pet. Wait, where'd my pet go? I thought it was right there next to me. Oh, no. I just pulled a Stuart. Birdie. I'm gonna have to run back and go get it. The 3-man summon stones I use most of the time for hard content for Winds of Change. Yeah, they're excellent for Winds of Change. I feel like they were made for Winds of Change. I'd like to report animal abuse. Where's my pet at? Man, almost a perfect undead mod for the hammer. A shame. I'm retracing my steps. There he is. Get over here, birdie. Oh, Huey, you came with me. Thank you, Dune fan. This team build's kind of funny because you can just get away with running around in like groups of 2 or 3. Not even the assassin can get into attacking these guys. Get at him, Birdie. Birdie's not doing any damage. But easy thing to get 3-man stones is to do the War and Kryta bounties and switch the medals for royal gifts so you can get cons. Yeah, but aren't those random drops? Yeah, you get the Shining Blade. The Shining Blade Horn or whatever. Roger Rock. Hey, nice pet name. You got the Mesmer, the Tengu Mesmer too. Yes, but I did it on 10 characters, so I have in good 3 days several stacks. For me, it's easy loot. Yeah, I need to do War and Kryta on more characters. I've only done it on this character. But yeah, if you farm the bounties, it's 1 bounty per day, right? You can stack up to 3 though. If you farm 10 bounties a day on 10 different characters, yeah, you're gonna have plenty of cons. P-cons, that is. Yeah, War and Kryta was lots of fun. I kind of like the way they did it because you don't really have to do it in hard mode. You can just do it in normal mode. Still has some challenging moments though. What is War and Kryta exactly? Okay, so after you finish the main campaign, you get access to Guild Wars Beyond. And if you don't know about it, it's very easy to miss. But you'll notice that after you beat the main campaign of Prophecies, whenever you return to Lion's Arch, the Kryta areas, you're gonna notice that the enemies change. And then there's going to be some quests that will lead you to the Shining Blade War Camp. And then the whole storyline of the War in Kryta is it's the like finishing off the rest of White Mantle. The White Mantle, we defeated their Mursat, and then we're kind of putting the final nail in the coffin, so to speak. But they're trying to attack Lion's Arch, so it ends up being a big battle in Kryta, and then the finale kind of leads into some lore that carries on into Guild Wars 2. That's pretty cool. Winds of Change, only hard quest is Kappa attack, hard mode. Now, Winds of Change, only hard, Winds of Change isn't hard, it's just, if you don't use Wiki, the quests are so random to find. Like, there's 3 quests in that Wiki that are completely missable. If you do side quests, the main story is a bit easier with my para, because the infight was a pain. So it's like Epilogue to Prophecy. Yeah, it's an Epilogue to Prophecies. The, War in Kryta was an epilogue to Prophecies, and then after War in Kryta, there's Hearts of the North, which is the epilogue to Eye of the North, and then after Eye of the North, there's Winds of Change. You can do them in any order, but that's generally the order I would do them in, because story-wise they flow that way. Actually, you cannot do Hearts of the North until you finish War in Kryta, I believe. Right? I think so. War in Kryta requires Eye of the North and Prophecies. The Wedding requires all 3, I think. And Winds of Change requires most of Factions. Yeah. Oh, I'm alone over here, guys. I'm just doing my own thing. Winds of Change needs to kill Shiro first. Yeah. Winds of Change is the epilogue to Faction, so you gotta finish Factions. But you'll notice that Nightfall is the only one that doesn't have any epilogue quest line. Like War in Kryta, Hearts of the North, and Winds of Change. So a lot of people wish for some in-game quest line for Nightfall. You could argue that Domain of Anguish is kind of that, but I would call Domain of Anguish more of a dungeon, similar to the Deep or Urgo's Warren. You can start with an easy one, the Titan quests from Glint in Jock's Forge. Yeah, I wouldn't call those necessarily easy if that's the first time you do it. But yeah, you can do normal mode, and they're not that bad. Is there a hard mode version of those quests?
Most of Utopia was moved into EOTN and GW2.
Yeah. Yeah, the content for Utopia, a lot of the content for Utopia was either abandoned or it was implemented in different ways. So a lot of people that are asking for them to release Utopia now, it's really impossible because they've already released a big chunk of it. Oh, there's a hard mode version of the Titan quest. I never realized that. I need to finish them in normal mode. I'm almost done with them. I'm on the defend Hinge of Dinravi.
More likely to get NF beyond dealing with Joko and his undead.
That'd be so cool. Be so cool. Since Joko is like an immortal enemy, they could have so many quests with Joko. He's like a comic book villain. You can never really get rid of him. Dalrath quest in hard mode is a whole nother level of quest too. Yeah, I still need to do that one. I haven't done that one yet.
Well, he is in GW2, so you know he won't die.
Right. But because he's like immortal, you could have some moments where like we fight him, we like defeat him, but knowing that he's gonna just come back. It allows for lots of little mini quests and dungeon missions and stuff. I mean, the best solution to Joko is just eat him. The way to Galarath is way more difficult as the boss himself. Well, if you don't go the Temple of Ages route, yeah, the route to get to Galarath is really tough. And if you have Winds of Change activated on top of it. Spoilers! Spoiler confirmed. ST is boring. Yeah. Ritualist healing is not quite as exciting as monk healing and protecting. Alright, Ritualist protection is not as exciting as monk protection. Monk protection is pretty fun. We don't have enough heals on our team. The fun thing is that's why we have so few mummies IRL, because we grinded them to paint or ate them. What? What? We ate the mummies? We're almost done here. Wow, there's so many enemies in this area. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, Victorian England ate them.
You're not even joking? How?
No.
I'm gonna have to look that up. How or why would people eat mummies? Is it because they were like preserved in honey or something? It was believed that they have healing or magical properties, and we as Europeans ate them. Wow.
Special properties, like Chinese medicine, etc.
Ah, so Chinese medicine eats like deer antlers and tiger claws. Europeans eat mummy flesh. That's so messed up. How is that a thing? Let me look that up. Did Europeans eat all the mummies? Yes, Europeans ate countless mummies. What? Alright, this is keep in mind, this is a AI overview. The consumption of mummies stemmed from a medical tradition called corpse medicine. Several factors fueled this bizarre era of history.
Yes, some Victorians did consume mummies, but the peak of corpse medicine actually occurred earlier in the 16th and 17th centuries. By the Victorian era, the practice of eating mummies as a medicinal powder had mostly faded, though mummomania drove other strange uses of mummified remains during the 1800s.
Crazy. Yes, it was believed there's... Yeah, shudders. Let's go back to Embark Beach. Hey, yeah, GG. Let's get ready for the Arcane Mimicry. So my idea for Arcane Mimicry is everyone gets into like duos. Get into find someone in the party. There, hold on. Find someone in the party to synergize your Arcane Mimicry with. Exactly. Like Mesmers can have tons of synergy here because you can get Panic and E-Surge and Ineptitude all on one bar, or two of those on one bar. Back to the mummies. So Many Europeans believed that the human body contained a vital animating force that could cure the living. Consuming preserved flesh, ground bone, blood was viewed as a legitimate medical treatment, much like taking a modern supplement. The medical demand was so high that ancient Egyptian tombs were heavily plundered to supply pharmacies. Eventually, genuine mummies became so scarce that apothecaries faked them by wrapping and curing the bodies of recently deceased local peasants and criminals. It gets worse. It gets so much worse. Beyond eating them, Europeans also used ancient remains to create mummy brown, a popular pigment used by artists that remained commercially available until the early 20th century. The macabre medical and artistic trades ultimately destroyed thousands of priceless historical artifacts. Wow, that's crazy, guys. And the ones we don't eat, we turned into paint. That's where the rare and valuable color mummy brown comes from. So it was a lot of painting until 1960. We're using mummy brown.
What are we doing?
That's up to you guys. I have Borea, Seabed, and Cliffs of Dojak, but I'm down for anything. Yeah, or trios, Ofafutos. Yeah, Elementalist trios would be really nice here. Bring like Elemental Attunement and Master of Magic or something. One person bring Master of Magic, and then 2 other Elementalists bring like other elites. I have a Mess Tome. I forgot to take the quest, so now oh, you didn't take the Vanquish? Gives dinner made by Mummy a new twist. Oh, right, you're Melindrew. What's up, Poke's Petter? Welcome in, buddy. The challenge is Arcane Mimicry. You can bring anything, but you have to have Arcane Mimicry on the bar. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. As for area, I'm down for anything. Sure. I'll take 2 sets. So Lantis is going Panic, then I'll go E-Surge. I'm running low on Ectos. Oops. Oh, Lantis is the E-Search, you're Panic. Then what should I go? I should go Domination as well so that we can all synergize together. Should I go like Hex Eater Vortex or Enchant? No. I can go like a fast casting one too. I just thought about that. Or Inspiration. Stolen Speed might be good. The PvE ward skill from Mesmer with E-Surge is funny. Yeah, it's so fast. Oh! My bad. How do I take this off? I was thinking 1 each as in 1 per... per main. My bad, my bad. Thank you for correcting me. Wow, you're so honest. I was about to pay 20. I'll keep this on there. Let me clear out my inventory really quick.
Check GW chat.
Okay. 1 second. Okay's here. Is that okay, Uber? We need different starting elites for the challenge. We all have E-Search. Well, I mean... Yeah, we shouldn't all have E-Search, because then there's no point of having Arcane Mimicry. So I'll go something different, like... Enchanter's Conundrum or something. Or Psychic Instability could be fun. Yeah, I might bring Psychic Instability, actually. Mimicry, E-Search, Echo It, Spam 3 E-Search. Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you open it up, it should be okay. Mimicry, then E-Search, then Echo. Yeah, I see what you guys are cooking now. I'm on board. They're gonna have 0 energy. So I'm also gonna put like Wastrels on there. Oh, nice. So God of Ponage, Pokepetter, and Stefan, you guys can come up with some... Oh, yeah, Aneurysm's gonna be freaking sick. We haven't decided the region yet. If anyone has an idea of region, throw it out. I have Boreas Seabed and Cliffs of Dojok. So if you guys want to do one of those, that's fine. The PV... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna bring a hard res. Just because I know no one else is going to. And I should probably bring a heal. I don't think they're gonna have energy to use skills, so I'm gonna use Wastrel's Worry. Yeah, hard res. We almost always don't have a hard res, so. Searing Flames, Mind Burn, Double Dragon. That'd be so sick. Oh, Ofufutos, you're the only Elementalist. We need some Elementalist players to come. I think maybe 7 Weapon Stance and 100 Blades would be a pretty good combo for you guys. Oh, you guys read my mind. Yep, exactly. That's gonna be crazy. Sadly, gotta go. Good luck, and all may loot be with you. Thanks, Coco Way. I hope you can join next time. Bonsoir. Thank you. Welcome in, Siraya. How's my pronunciation of bonsoir? This used to be meme builds. Oh, this is a meme build 100%. That's the whole point of Arcane Mimicry. But if you get 7 weapon stance and 100 blades together, that's pretty memey. Maybe 2 monks if we can get them. HB and UA. Well, the challenge is Arcane Mimicry, Zallard. That's why it's not a that's why you can get 2. Arcane Mimicry steals an elite skill. It doesn't steal elite spell. So you can have 2 elite skills. That's the whole point of this challenge. What's up, Poke? 100 blades and skull crack. Oh my gosh. Do it. Then we need a necromancer then for the dark aura or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it would still work. I mean, if you have enough adrenaline build, you could still spam it fairly quickly. Yeah, we need 2 healers or 2 monks. 2 monks would be great. HB and UA with party-wide heals. Good, nice. But yeah, 100 blades and 7 weapon stance will probably be easier to work out. No, I'm not doing that again, Sarayu. Never thought I'd be so sad to see obsidian shards. Here I am. I need more iron ore. Yeah, Mellinger's, the loot drops in Mellinger's are so twisted. Love your armor, by the way, real Chad. Poke's? Yeah, Poke always has awesome armor. I'm feeling bad for Ofafutos right now. He's a bit lonely with his elementalist. We need 2 more. We need 2 more people. Maybe an elementalist prot, and then Ofafutos could steal energy renewal. Yeah, bring a hero, Ofafutos. So you can synergize with him. Healer's Covenant plus UA. It's 2 upkeep, but reduces energy cost of healing prayers by 3. And would I think end up healing more? I'm not sure how that works. Stuart's coming. Let's go, Stuart. We got another elementalist for Ofafutos. Perfect. So, Futos, you can drop your Zed, and then now you and Stuart can synergize again. And now we just need to add a healer, a monk healer or someone. We are destroyed before being... Yeah, we're a glass cannon build, 100%. I brought a little bit of self-healing with Ether Feast. Dragon, double dragon will be good here. Mind burn is always good. I think one person brings elemental attunement is a good idea too. Someone add hero for heals. Over the limit? Isn't over the limit like considered the worst anniversary elite? It's like you gain overcast per... You get overcast per second or something? Yeah, that's the Elementalist anniversary. I said release. Yep. Spells cast 20% faster and recharge 50% faster, and then you continuously gain overcast. Yeah. Oh, kick one hero, please. Stuart is coming back. Yeah. Ah, Jaziel's leaving. We only have 2 triple early surges now. Oh, Rat's coming. Okay, Lantis. You might have to kick the hero now. We got 8 players with Rat. Rat! You just gotta bring Arcane Mimicry, that's it. I've had these 5 globs of frozen ectoplasm. I wonder when they'll fall. We still haven't picked the Vanquish area. Should we just do Boreas then? No one picked, right?
If you do Cliffs, I can monk.
Cliffs of Dojok. Okay. Let's do Cliffs of Dojok then. So Jaziel can go heals. Jaziel is in a party right now. Oh, Opavutos is getting real excited over there.
Please.
Yeah, we already did Isner Isles, Sararia. Oh, I already typed that. Here be real quick. All right, let's try to launch in like 10 minutes.
I need a monk teammate. I won't be able to do it alone,
Right. I'll have to bring like Echo or something so people can have synergy. If I bring Echo, then Lantis and I can still triple E-Surge technically. And then other people will be able to copy Echo like you. But I don't know if Echo is very useful for a monk. Unless you echo something like I don't know. Some usually non-spammable healing skill.
I don't think it will work. We need 2 designated healers to work together.
All right. Well, yeah, going 3 Mesmers is kind of throwing it up. By the way, what build are you going with, Rat? I didn't see your build. Rat's going to E-Search as well. Yeah, it's very typical E-Search build. Then I can bring a Monk Elite for you, Jaziel. And then I could just double E-Search. And I can still bring a hard res, like Resurrect or something. What monk skill should I bring for you, Jaziel? Jaziel, come back.
It S not the skill.
Okay.
I won't be able to heal the team alone.
But you'll be better than no monk. Empathic removal, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good elite because it's it's no attribute. Well, I can switch to like Necromancer or something, Jaziel, if you have one, and then we could synergize that. But yeah, we need some heals for sure. Double Starburst. That's going to be lots of damage. Yeah.
Not sure it will work.
Just come back on your Mesmer then, Jaziel. Just do your Mesmer idea.
I am sorting my monk. Won't be long. We can't have 0 heals, haha.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, like, no heals or 1 heals is better than no heals. I'll still bring empathic removal for you. 60% cooldown on Arcane Mimicry is going to be brutal, though. I think I should bring, Air of Superiority. Chance of recharging all skills. I'm going to do very little damage. Do that. I don't need self-heal if I have empathic removal, I think. Bring my Divine Favor wand. Don't have any spare. Mods for my wand there. Keep in mind, this is going to be an Istan starting area, so it's not going to be too crazy, I don't think. Are you capturing a skill? Is this a Melindre's Accord monk or something? Oh no, Frozen Isles are Guildhall. Never mind. I see. He's buying skills. Don't overthink it too much, Jaziel. Ah, I see, I see.
Etc.
I gotcha. Melindre's Accord, Doom's Covenant is the best way to play. It is. It is a great way to play Zallard. I've got a Melindre's Accord monk that I'm playing exclusively on mobile. Which is probably not a great idea. That was my idea behind it, Angry Caboose. Welcome in, by the way. I was like, I want to see how the healing works on mobile. And it is not too bad. But it's very easy to fat finger and click on the wrong teammate when you're trying to cast a healing spell. Mobile load times in Raging? Really? Might be your data or internet connection. My mobile load time is pretty fast. Oh, well, yeah, the first time you get in, you do have to download the maps, but after you download it once, it's pretty fast. Of course, I'm on high-speed internet here. Hey, Spare is here. Is that... Spare's online. Jaziel! Let me know if you need some money, Jaziel. I can spot you some runes and stuff. Hey, Moral Flame.
Ow.
There he is. Hey, Spare, I was just noticing you were online. Welcome in. We're doing some Build Wars challenge. Right now we're on challenge number 2 for the day, and it's Arcane Mimicry. Everyone has to have Arcane Mimicry on the bar. I'm excited to see the Fire Ellie's damage. Y'all are gonna be burning some people. Nice. What area should I teleport to? Someone doesn't have it. Yeah, Arcane Mimicry steals... It copies the elite skill of an ally for 20 seconds. Nice Trogdor reference. Where should I teleport? Okay. Yeah, someone didn't have Beckner Harbor. Who did not have it? You only have Champions Dawn. You got to get to Beckner Harbor, man. We could have been running this whole time. Yeah, E-Surge plus Mimicry. I'm bringing Empathic Removal for Jaziel to copy it. But I'm going to be copying Evo Rat or Lantis's E-Surge. We're going to have triple... I'm going to have double E-Surge, but they're going to have triple E-Surge. I just wish there was a way to image it so we could download the entire thing at once. Yeah, I wish you could do that too. Okay, I can bring EUA instead. Oops. Alright, Jaziel, you can steal my UA. And then you should be doing tons of team-wide healing. We can't start from champion because it's not an 8-man area. Is it? I don't think champion... Yeah, Champion's Dawn is like a 4-man or 6-man area. Right. Yeah, Beckner is the 8-man. That's why we gotta start from here if we wanna vanquish Cliffs of Dojak. Can you run here really quick, Stefan? Nice. He made it. Let's do it. Woohoo. Ready up. It's a 4-minute walk. Exactly, Anima. You're using a pretty easy healing build though, right? Well, you'll be fine. Yeah, you got like party-wide heals. And just use arcane, or just use my unyielding aura and you'll be healing like crazy. Lantis, Ofafutos, you guys ready? It's worth the wait. Ofafutos. Let's just assume he's here. Nice, they have like 0. Whoops. Not the spell I wanted to cast. No, he's here. He's here now. You know what they say when you assume. I know, right? Oh, are we splitting up? Or we're just double aggroing? That's fine. I have 2 times Mind Burb and Sealy String Flame. That's amazing. Man, I'm not getting any skill recharges over here. No cons the second you walk out of the city. What did it create? Disgrace. I know. This is amazing. I don't think we're going to need it. I think we're going to do plenty. Plenty of damage. Since when doesn't Toolbox work in Fissure of Woe? I had no idea. I assumed it worked. Why is it not working in Fissure of Woe? Energy may be an issue for me. You need some, Since when do people use Toolbox? Everyone uses Toolbox now. I don't know. It turned off when I went into Fissure of Woe, and when I tried to manually launch it, it crashed. That's so weird. We're splitting up again. Classic. Oh, Poke barely survived that. Oh my gosh. That was such a clutch heal. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the issue with Arcane Mimicry. There are areas where Toolbox doesn't work. I know in PvP areas they're turned off. I always have to move out of the waiting area for eeriness. Yeah. PvP areas and guild halls. They don't work in guild. It doesn't work in guild halls either. Because I don't want to inject random things into my account. Plus, I don't need them. Yeah, that's fine. Usually, TB turns off in PvP areas, but Fissure of Woe is in a PvP. Exactly. That's why I'm confused too. I think you might just need to reload the game or re-update, or try to update Toolbox if you haven't. I mean, it auto updates, so. Whoops, I accidentally arcaned echoed. That's fine. Look at double. Everything's dying instantly anyway. Hey, what's up, Yen Oda? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing some build wars challenges here. Today's challenge is arcane mimicry. So everyone has a teammate that they're synergizing with. Our elementalists are bringing searing flames and mind burn. Our mesmers are running triple E-surge. Oh, well, E-surge does damage based on the amount of energy the enemy has. So if they have only 1 energy, you're only doing 9 damage. It's a good way of keeping track of how much energies enemies have.
Abnai and a lonely monkey.
Yeah, Jazil's the lone monk, but I brought UA for him, so. No, it only removes energy that the enemy has. So if an enemy only has 5 energy, E-Surge will only remove 5 energy. So it does actually reduce damage to enemies that have lower energy. And then, yeah, if Rat uses Aneurysm, it gives all the energy back and then nukes them. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, they could be losing 10 energy, though. But it could be taking them into, like, negative energy. The same way that works for players. Players can get into negative energy, but it wouldn't trigger the damage, I believe. I should be using Arcane Mimicry first, and then Arcane Echo. But it's okay. I got the air superiority, the skill recharge. They're dying so fast. I'm not getting any skills off. Hey, I'm right there with you, Jazeel. I'm doing 0 damage. Because you guys are all, like, using cupcakes and stuff. That's why. You guys are doing cupcakes, shadow steps. Can't compete with y'all. How are the warriors doing? You guys seeing some good damage with the 7 weapon stance and 100 blades? What? Headphones alert. Headphones alert. Oh my god. Yeah, I got my monk tome back. Thank you so much for that Prime sub, Yanoda. I'm honored, man. Choosing to spin that here. Keep using my stupid skill and they're wrong. I've been alerted. Whoops, why did I cast that? Yeah, we split up. I think people were getting sick of not doing any damage. They started splitting off into their own groups. The E-surgeries were blowing up the enemies before anyone else had a chance to get a taste. Gotta support the peers. Appreciate that, man. Wait, are you also... Let me check your account real quick. You're also streaming Guild Wars 1. Heck yeah. All right, Yanoda. Make sure you check out his account. Yeah, we're literally splitting up now. I'm gonna go with the monk, guys. Sorry, Ofafutos and Pokepetter. I'm choosing the monk side. I raided you during your first stream. Heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I always try to raid people who are Guild Warsing it up. The Guild Wars Reforged streaming numbers are going up. Almost always see someone streaming it these days. I keep doing this. I need to change the order of my spells. There we go. Double E Surge. Come on, Air of Superiority. Give me some skill recharge. I need it. Gotta have it. Yeah, this might not be a convenient time. Appreciate you coming in here, Yanoda. Time zone's a little bit brutal. The Ellies are down. Of course you guys are down. You guys are in your own group. You guys are trying to solo stuff. Hey, got the green item. Nice green drop. Never seen that drop, actually. Just that. Yeah, it's low level. I have a 7 weapon build, but I rather use warrior endurance. Yeah, I think a lot of warriors prefer warrior's endurance. All right, let me go for... What? Oh my gosh. I got alerted. Let me go find the Ellies. I'm going to have to go resurrect them. We aren't synergizing after all. We both have mind burn. My build is half not usable. All right, where are you guys? You guys ran off in that direction. I guess we're already heading there anyway. Oops. I forgot UA is also a res. Thank you for that raid, Lord Tyrannus. You were playing some Dune Awakening. Appreciate that. Hope you had fun. I see they're keeping up with the Guild Wars 2 LA meme. The downstate. Okay. You guys pinging? I want to go get them. I don't know exactly where they are, though. All right, I see them. I'm about to die if I go there, though. Doing a top secret mission here. Warrior's Endurance is a meh skill. Really? It's pretty, like, standard. It's a pretty standard skill, I think. Well, too far away there. Nice. So I gotta sleep, though late is the hour. Much love. I don't really understand the hate of Toolbox. I didn't really notice my, like, it's just quality of life stuff. I mean, I didn't become, like, a better player after installing Toolbox. Jaziel can attest to that. Use Furious upgrade on your weapon, and I have always Splinter weapon on from Zeri. You've always sucked. Before and after Toolbox. There we go. To me, it just feels like people will go the WoW route and have all the add-ons. Yeah, I mean, the game doesn't play itself, though, if you have Toolbox. I mean, as long as you're not using it to play the game by itself. I should rephrase that. I don't see any problem with making the game more convenient. Toolbox is used by a lot of botters, so I'm just against it. Yeah. But it's used by a lot of humans, too. Who aren't botting. Yeah, we've had this discussion, Sarayu. I was really against botters as well and the whole idea, but I had it explained to me. And even though my core hatred of botters remains, they are a necessary evil for Guild Wars. Yeah.
No bots equals no game.
Exactly. There would be no items at the merchants. We have one group somewhere. Yeah, this is a pretty small area, actually. It looks big, but there's not as many enemies as the last area. What's the link between Toolbox and bots? You could run bot scripts without Toolbox. Hey, good point there, Yen Oda. That's a fantastic point. Yeah, I'm not even sure what programs botters use, but I bet they're using not just Toolbox, or they're not using Toolbox at all. Toolbox is an injected program, so it makes it easier for bots to run their programs. Yeah, maybe they're using some features of Toolbox, I guess. Wacial's Worry is always so broken on bosses in hard mode because they have that faster hex duration, so it procs after like 1 second. GG, guys. Hey, we got 2 vanquishes in 2 hours. That's pretty good pace we're doing. Don't think of it as they use Toolbox. Think of it as they piggyback on Toolbox to inject scripts instead of running scripts. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. I hated bots. I thought they were ruining the game, and then I realized I hate bots, but they're actually keeping the game alive. UA was so OP here. It stays on even. I know, Jaziel. Stealing Hexit or stealing maintainable enchantments is really good. You would get like 9 skills. How does a Mesmer do less? I mean, to be fair, I only have 1 damaging skill on my skill bar, so. Yeah, those are some good heals, man. That's like saying you hate Guild Wars and ANET because bots use bots in the game, and the game existing allows bots. Well, I do hate ANET. They only ban the bot or alt accounts. I mean, I think they try their best. I think they do their best to keep bots manageable. And really, bots are pretty much unnoticeable in the game unless you're doing Heroes Ascent or some of the other PvP areas.
Where is Tinkles? He would be having a field day with this conversation.
Yeah, Tinkles would be jumping all over this conversation. I think it's fine to hate on a fundamental level, hating bots in games. But I think Guild Wars is a unique case because it actually needs the bots.
Mobile will equals more bots, and you can't run Toolbox on mobile.
I disagree with that, Jaziel. I don't think mobile has any effect with botting, or any greater effect on botting than PCs. Because you still have to have full accounts. So the mobile is just running one. Mobile can only run one iteration of the game. In PC, I'm guessing that botters are using like Guild Wars Launcher, you know, to run multiple cases of the game on PC. So I don't think mobile will add any extra bots. You know what I mean? And the free-to-play accounts are not useful at all for bots because they can't do any trading at all with anyone. They can't even drop items.
We will see when it launches completely.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched the video of me showing the free-to-play account, Jaziel. It's the free-to-play account on mobile is really limiting. Like I don't even see human players having a good time on the free-to-play. Specifically because they didn't want to have it abused by bots. So if that's the case, then they need to have a full account to bot, and it's not efficient to run one instance of Guild Wars client on a phone when you can run like dozens of instances of Guild Wars 1 on a PC. The math doesn't really check out there. Oops. Yeah, how do you feel about Guild Wars Launcher, Soraya? Exactly, Zaylor. That's exactly my point, Zaylor. I won't change my mind. That's all I can find a point. Yeah, I mean, you should definitely keep your opinion, Soraya. But just know that you should know deep down that bots are a necessary evil. Because that's what I had to accept. I hated the fact that there were bots, but it's like, okay, if I have to choose between having Guild Wars and not having Guild Wars, I'll choose having Guild Wars. But you will be able to run multiple accounts on mobile too, as soon as they sort out programs and scripts. I guess so, but you would be limited hardware-wise as far as PC, and there'd be not really any motivation to do it, I don't think. You can run multiple Pokemon Go accounts on mobile with multi-launch. Oh, okay. Well, either way, I don't think it will result in more bots, really. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Sorari. You can disagree. I mean, either it's true or it's not true. We can't really know because Guild Wars is here in front of us. But the general consensus is that bots are necessary. Who plays Pokemon? 10-year-old kids. Pokemon's super popular, man. Sounds like multi-boxing on mobile would be a pain in the butt. If that's the case, I'm sure there will be some people that will, but most people won't because it's just more difficult than PC. Player base is 25 to 35. 3 times that age, yeah. Or Pokemon cards are not 10-year-olds. If they weren't necessary, ANET would ban them all. It is easy to spot bots. I've got friends who still play Pokemon. I've jumped from since I don't like the newer stuff. Well, whenever you say Pokemon, like, what does that mean? Because there's like dozens of Pokemon games that I know of. There's the card game, there's the Game Boy games, there's so many Pokemon titles out there. If you mean like Pokemon in general, I mean, I played through Pokemon Fire Red last year. It's freaking awesome. I'm 37 years old. Playing Pokemon on a Game Boy emulator on my phone. It's freaking sick. I also don't like the trading card game. I don't have any problem with the trading card game. I like trading card games. I played Magic all the time. All right, let's spin the wheel for the next challenge. Bro, I looked an hour ago and y'all were forming Arcane Mimicry. Please, please, please tell me you just forgot to change the title. Yeah, we just finished it. Oh, we already did this. Respin, respin. We're doing Crackway again? Are you guys down for Crackway again? I do as well, but the trading card game scalpers are wild over here, and the price. Yeah, I heard trading card scalpers are pretty wild. Because the game is more than a game there. It's a whole, like, industry. Nah, I made it take a while, Mechanic. I needed to sort my monk. Yeah. But we needed Jazeel, so it works. No Crackway? Should I spin again? We just did it, like, 2 weeks ago. I don't mind spinning again. I disagree with them being necessary because ANEC could add in their own bots like Zaishin Elite, but from what I have been told from a few people is that they don't ban botter mains, only alt, so the botters keep buying the game, giving ANEC money. Apparently one streamer said a botter told him this and mentioned whales. Yeah, I've heard that same thing, Saraya. Avatar Way. Everyone must have all elements on their bar. No, I'm fine, Jazeel. We can do a different one. Lantis, you gotta join this one. This was Lantis's challenge. He's been wanting to do this for a while. The only issue is I do not have a level 20 elementalist, so I'm gonna have to go Ellie on my Mesmer. In the rules a little bit. I'm gonna go... Actually, I pretty much already have a build for this. This is an old Chris build that I used to use. I got earth, water, air, fire. Yep. I got all elements on this one, on this puppy. You got banned for not switching your password after 20... That's weird. I've never switched my password either. Avatar Way. So instead of Avatar Dwayner, you mean Ong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, using programs or scripts to automate things is bad. Is the costume builds in the wheel where everyone needs to use a potion and use that skill pool? No. That's a good one. I'll add that. Costume, what's it, what would we call that? Costume builds? I added it. And y'all do a variant of this one called Monk My Way. Everyone uses Master of Magic. Mommy Way. Oh. Mommy Way. Oh my gosh. I think I am gonna bring Arcane Mimicry again. I kind of feel like bringing Arcane Mimicry again here. So that I can steal an Elementalist skill. If you're going Deep Freeze, I don't think I need to go Deep Freeze. I'll go something faster. Okay. Yep, it's Tav. What's up, Tav? Yeah, I have faction skills only one, prophecy skills only one, and nightfall only ones. Not PvE skills, just skills offered in that expansion. Yep, those are the rules for that one. I actually take it a little bit further, Tav, and I don't allow core skills. In at least in yeah, I don't think I usually allow core skills because core skills are a little bit OP with E-Surge and stuff. I got banned for buying a mini Rurik from a player for what he advertised it for and sold it after he told me it was worth significantly more. Ain't it, bans are sometimes wild. It was all of a sudden with my Paragon on a normal dungeon run and Doom appears. Wow, that was scary. I never switched my password either, so it could be an anomaly. Yeah, that's weird. What about 4 skills only? So 50% less. 4 skills only. I've never done that one. We've done 4 skills per attribute. 4 skills only is interesting. I might add that one. That would be scary. All right, someone pick the area. I know some botters, particularly in PvP, will spam report you if you don't agree with them. How do you agree with the botter? I don't get it. Who was it who had my Necro Wand mod last week? Are they on today? Who was that? They need to give it back to you, right? If you were here and you borrowed Jazil's Necro Wand, announce yourself. Another build challenge could be AoE damage skills. Oh, we've done that one. We've done super AoE way. I'm gonna add that back again. We did like, it was crazy. It was awesome. It was like Firestorm, Ray of Judgment, Meteor Shower. It was like all of the super flashy skills. If you make a match take longer than 30 or so seconds, they report you. It happened once to me and I got dishonorable. That's crazy. At Jade Quarry, I reported in the past, but if I did, I had to wait 10 minutes till I got into a new PvP round, so... Lantis is bringing Master of Magic. Yeah, I can steal Master of Magic, and then I can use Signet of Illusions with it. Actually, there wouldn't be any point of stealing Master of Magic, right? Oh no, that would be pretty good. Then it would make all my elemental skills return 30% cost. And I will... Let's expand the mission. Which mission was it? Alona's Reach? "16 firestorms." Oh my gosh. Sure, I'm down for that. Yeah, the whole screen was just covered in AoE spells. It was fun. Glad that I don't need this anymore. If a friend on Steam whispered me and needs help in the game, I join and help him after I go offline. And I play solo self-found, so I have no interactions with bots unless I somehow have to PvP. That's the best way around it, Seraria. See, you can still enjoy the game even though you hate bots, and then you don't have to feel any impact from the bots at all. Perfect. You might not have Alona's Reach. Do you have Crystal Desert? We can run there really quick. Oh, that's Rat. Baby girl's Rat. Okay. Do not have desert. Dang. All right. Fine. You guys go ahead somewhere else. I will sit this one out. No, Jaziel. You can find an area. Yeah, don't if you want to sit out, Jaziel, you can sit out. Don't let me force you. Don't let me pressure you. It's all good. Oh, Ellie. Yep, as long as you go all elements. All right, thanks for joining, Jaziel. I'm getting a little greedy trying to squeeze in this last build challenge anyway. So just do Sanctum K and then you have the desert. That's a good idea. Usually the third challenge is when everyone starts to peace out a bit. Understandably, it takes a while to get these off the ground. In the past, good money from Lion's Arch to Sanctum, 15 Ecto, the mission 10 Ecto, and the Outpost run 15 Ecto. Dang. Oh. It's okay. Jaziel needed to go anyway, Rat. When I used to play a lot, whenever Guild Wars was at its peak player, I don't remember there being much Ecto trading. I remember gold still being pretty most common as the trading. It was about like 2010-ish. 2000. Yeah, it was mostly gold trading when I was playing. Butos is also off? All right. Then next week will be Avatar Way to start. Get your elementalists out there, guys. Get your elementalists ready. Have all the as many outposts as possible, and we'll try and do Avatar Way to start off next week. Next week, I think, is gonna be the last. Oh no. We have two. I've got 2 more build challenges. At least live ones. 2 more build challenges until I go on vacation. So it's kind of sad. Thank you for joining, Ofufutos. You joined too also. Look at you. Starting to enjoy the build crafting. I remember Ascalon to LA runs were like 3 to 4K. Drox was like 4 to 6K. I seem to find a lot of lucky runs to Drox that were like for tips. Desert tours are like 4K, 4 to 6K, or at least that's what I changed. I remember feeling like a big tipper when I tipped like 2K. Like, yeah, I got that money. I'm gonna tip 2,000 gold. So rich. I didn't do tips because most people just left and didn't tip anything. Occasionally you get the rich person who just drops tons of gold though, right? The way that I made money was I would run Masters Zen Daijun. Because a lot of people on factions wanted to rush through factions as fast as possible to get to Canang Center or the Cantha mainland, and I would just. By the time they got to Zentai June, if they were rushing through, they would be underleveled, so it would be really hard for them to do it. So I would play it on my Ranger, bring a Minion Master hero, and then I could pretty much guarantee Master's normal mode for like a bunch of people for the rest of the slots. And I would charge like 500 gold a run, so I'd end up making like between 1.5 and 2k gold per run. It's pretty good. 2k for fairies, consulate docks fairies, that's crazy. It's the same with the Lona Reach mission. If they don't pay me, I drop the last crystal in desert. Oh, that's smart. That's really smart. Because he told me a lot of people he didn't run pay. I got this tip once to another runner. Oh, okay. Another runner told you the tip. I got it. Yeah. Oh, used to farm the entrance of the underworld as Warrior Mesmer before there were skeletons. You would farm underworld? Oh, I guess it used to... During Favor or something, or certain events, it was free entry, right? Oh, you thought Final Fantasy Remake Part 1 was better than Rebirth? Interesting. If someone needs his Nightfall or Prophecies character, the local quarter for this, I do it for free. All right, I need to figure out what we're doing. If we're not doing any more build challenges, I guess we can just do Alona Reach. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Lantis. Lantis, I forgot to tell you. Your IW fragility build you sent me. is so good. For future reference, does this build work for the 4 elements? Oh, you went with... What did you do? Water magic, air magic. Where's fire magic? Missing fire magic, I guess. Oh, interesting. That's holy, though. Oh, I guess it sets on fire. I think Lantis wanted all 4 elements from Elementalist, though. But I think that's a creative build you got. Y'all want to do some DM? I would like to have a full team for this, but I guess we could format. Futo said he's leaving, though. Futo's, you're AFK, right? I don't think he's here. He just went AFK in the party. Hell's Precipice. Down for whatever, sweet. And we can bring some, like, heroes. We can bring some avatar, some 4 elements heroes, and attempt the challenge. Oh, excuse me. Probably need east storage, superior energy storage to make it work, right? We got fire. Gotta get a earth. Do heroes use obsidian flame well, or do they just spam it and use all their energy? I don't think they use it correctly, right? Hey. Oh, you went with a Vec healer. Okay. Ah, that's a good idea. Whirling aura, magnetic aura. Oh, interesting. Then why don't I make a Zed, like, what do you call it? Fuji Boon. Protection monk or something. Oh, he needs to use. You gotta use Master of Magic. Let's go Master of Magic and Protection. And he's gonna bring Heavy Ward. He can bring Overcast as well. What is your Overcast skill? Oh, yeah. Yo. We are doing a build challenge now, though. Gotta bring 4 elements. What's the other water magic? Nabasa, are you joining? Do you want to join? Do you have an elementalist? Oh, okay. I'll kick Zed. Get in here, Nabasa. 같이 가자. 근데 도전 이해했어요? Did you understand the challenge? I'm gonna go vibe some Eminem. Good luck on Legends. Thanks, McCanny. Dude, McCanny's loving the Monsters and Memories. Let's go. Are you playing with Tinkles right now, McCanny? I don't see you guys in the voice chat. Mining is such a vibe. Nice. Haven't seen him on yet. Okay, gotcha. Need all 4. Air, fire, earth, water. Oh, that's looking nasty, Atlantis. Maybe if you say his name 3 times, it'll summon him, like Beetlejuice. Hey, we ended up doing the Avatar way. I'm shocked. What did Kandor go? Did Kandor choose his build yet? No problem, no problem. Might need some heals though. I'm gonna bring like Great Dwarf Weapon just to have, or not, the Breath of the Great Dwarf just to have some kind of heals for the party. Beck has a bit of heals and a little bit of protection. Oh, you're using incendiary bonds for the cheap overcast. Nice. So far, I've mined, smelted, and smiths majority of my copper plate armor. Dude, that sounds cool, Mechani. Crafting must be fun in that game. It's a game. It's a new MMO that's in beta. It's called Monsters and Memories. It's like it's a kind of nostalgic MMO that has old school like EverQuest vibes. So it has a lot of. It's missing a lot of features of newer games, but I think that's why people like it. It's very slow pace, very grindy. Beautiful. Yeah, lots of stones. Stoning, meteor, sand, shard storm, and lightning orb, and meteor shower. That's awesome. Energy might be an issue, but you should be okay. I think maybe auspicious incantation. This skill here might be good. What's that called in Korean? 행운의 주문. No problem. All right, once Candor, take your time, Candor, no rush. Once he's ready, we go. This is gonna be tough. We might need to use cons, I hate to say it. Just missing shoulders and plate, that's not what they meant when they called him a stone. Oh, we got some AoE blind. Nice. Beautiful, right? That looks awesome. Got air, earth prayers, fire magic, water magic. Yeah, I think we will have to use cons. We have no heals. And I'm actually, yeah, we need some sort of resurrection skill. I just realized. I don't have any other hard res. But there's quite a few bosses here, so Should be able to get some usage of the res signet. Otherwise, we gotta rely on scrolls. Ooh, good choice. Mantra of Recovery. Nice. Ah, it's fun. Let me check. I might have an earth weapon for you. Maybe not. Oh, okay, you took staggering. Okay. Let's go for it. Two Danes and Old Man. Hey, thank you. Got me on Twitch. Appreciate that. All right, Avatar Way. Alona's Reach. Using all the cons. We're doing it. This is going to be hard even with cons, I think. Dang it. Forgot to count to 3. Okay, we're doing some damage. Actually, I just realized Rat being a dervish, he's gonna be pretty unkillable. Yeah, Ebon Dust Aura is pretty sick. So much extra damage. Woohoo! Intensity plus Rodgort's incantation. Love to see it. Golly, they take so much fire damage here. That was nuts, though. I'm saying it here. I was the first to jump on Ebon Dust Aura when it... Yeah, McCanny put together a really nice Assassin's Ebon Dust Aura build. That was like the first thing you ever showed me on here. What the... I did 300 damage with Rodgort's incantation. Invocation, I mean. What was that? I guess Minotaurs take extra damage from fire? Or do they have Fury or something? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, you go that way. I've never gone this way before. That was crazy. But I mean, my illusion's almost level 19, so that's like level 19 fire damage. Vex down, but we're about to hit a cutscene. Now I'm actually gonna go vibes and scaling. All right, see you later, McCanny. Everyone, Spellblade Way. Everyone uses a weapon of an element type and corresponding conjure. That's a good idea. I added it. Conjure weapon. I love the conjure weapon skills. I think they're really fun. I'm always tempted to make one when I make a martial character and I see a fiery sword or icy sword or something. Like, this would be cool to have a conjure weapon. I guess we're fighting them. Okay, we do crazy damage. Yeah, I usually go around. I usually don't go on the bridge. This is fun. I mean, elementalists were pretty essential back in the day in these missions, having a nuker. Whoops. Why are my... I've got... There we go. I've got Signet of Illusions on, but... I'm only doing like 19 damage with my fire magic. There we go. Weird. Oh, it's kinetic armor. They just have crazy elementalist resistance. Arcanists are like unkillable for us. Oof. Yeah, that's brutal. Oh, man. Yeah, the Auspicious Incantation. Yeah. It works really good with a high energy casting skill like Rodgers because it refills your entire energy bar that way. So, like, this build has almost infinite mana. Or energy, I mean. Muhan energy build. I had an infinite energy elemental attunement build. It was fun. Yeah, anytime you get the super energy management down for elementalists, and then you have a skill bar that has quick recharge times, tons of fun. Problem with elementalists is there's usually a lot of like pre-casting to be done. But this one actually does not have a lot. Not as fun now because Easter just melts everything. Exactly. Elementalist is really fun in normal mode. The initial playthrough of Elementalist in normal mode's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Exactly. In normal mode, you can solo a lot of stuff as Elementalist because you can just kill everything so quickly. Going around these guys. Oh, this is gonna be damaging. Boosh. Boosh. Oh, over aggro here. Oh no! Get out of there, me! I forgot this over aggro is very easily done. Very easy to over aggro here. Oh man, yeah, classic wipe spot. Like you guys are doing it though. Atlantis is waiting for you guys to wipe. Looks like you guys are surviving. Rat is tanking everything. I have Rebirth Signet. Okay, nice. Get off of me. Ah. Whew. Oh, get off of me. Okay. I save, guys. That was crazy. All right, this is the last part of the bonus. Oh, we need a crystal, right? Man, this build is so fun. Still not as good as just having a single E-Surge, but still very fun. Nice meteor shower. Got it. This is it. Got to talk to the guy for the bonus. Then turn it in at the last ghost, and we're home free. All right. Yeah, you picked up the splinter mine. Bonus done. Hey, soul reaping 3. Running. Did I open this? Oops. GG. Almost a close wipe there. Nice.
Is complete. Your day of judgment at Augury Rock is near. The gaze of the gods.
I always felt like his voice didn't really match the Ghostly Hero's voice, because he doesn't really sound like a hero. He sounds like a creepy guy. That Bassa always transforms into a golem as soon as he gets into town. The elementalist skills. Guild Wars Golem is so cute. Yeah, Rat, you were doing crazy damage. I mean, you're a dervish, so of course you're gonna do lots of damage, but yeah, you were carrying the tankiness, the tanking duties. That's the beauty of Build Wars, man. The build challenges, you find some new synergies that work well. Yeah, the Minotaurs are so flammable. Guild Wars Golem is like a penguin. That's so true. Thanks for joining, Candor. When is Fissure of Woe Fire Derv? I would love to do a Fissure of Woe run. Yeah, Dervish needs fire prayers. You just finished a Fissure of Woe run? Nice, Salad. Did you ever get it to work? Did you ever get Guild Wars Toolbox to work for it? Exactly. Maybe it doesn't need an actual attribute for it, but yeah, Balthazar skills need to be fire. Like an Ebb and Dust aura, but a Balthazar's fire aura or something. It turned back on when I was in Temple of Ages. That's so weird. Do you think it might be something related to having the Obsidian Trader there? So you can't access your chest or something? That wouldn't matter though. It seems intentional. Seems like an intentional thing. All right, guys. We are over 3 hours in. Usually I don't have to work tomorrow morning, but I have to work. It's final exams week, and I have to wake up early, so usually I don't mind going late, but this is a good stopping point anyway. We did 3 Build Wars challenges. We did the first one, which was something interesting, I'm sure it was. The second one, which was Arcane Mimicry, and the third one, which was Avatar Way. What was the first challenge we did today? Pet Way. Ah, it was Spirits and Pets. That's what it was. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you for joining, as always, Angry Caboose. I'm hoping to stream that Memolith game again this week if I've got time. I'm going to be pretty busy this week because of finals, but like I said earlier, 2 more Build Wars Sundays left before my vacation starts, and looking forward to doing each one of them. Maybe for the last one, instead of Build Wars, we can do like a super elite dungeon, like Fissure of Woe or something. Might be fun. Anyway, I'm going to stop it here. Thank you, Lantis, for joining. Lantis is always here in all the Build Wars streams. Rat, thank you also. I am patient, so no rush. Let's go. Jaziel tapped out on the third one, but he always joins as well. Thank you all. We had a full 8-man for the first run. Always love it when we get an 8-man Build Wars. But yeah, I will try to get a stream in this week, and I will definitely see you guys next Sunday for another Build Wars. Catch you later. Peace. We're going to raid out to Spare, who's on Twitch right now, but he's also a YouTube Guild Wars content creator. Stick around, say hi.